2, episode episode 5. Fuck. Test. Today we're gonna continue the monorail. We've done all the standard orders yesterday of the entire Mexico region, or entire Mexico, and the entirety of all of Mexico, and then the whole southwest Australia. So now we're gonna continue doing the monorail main quest, and then go from there. Let's post a quick image here. Come on. For that, I just realized I lost the recap in the first stream. It's not in the within the first. I have it as separate on episode 0. I kind of wanted on the original set. Blah blah. So I'm gonna play this while I promote.
Right.
We'll do a quick recap.
The world, as you know, is in awful shape, and it's all because of the Death Stranding. The dead started to find their way into our midst, crossing over from the other side. We call these entities BTs, beached things. When they came into contact with the living, the result was instant annihilation. A void out, leaving nothing but a massive crater in its wake. But that was only the beginning. Strange rain fell from the sky, rapidly aging everything it touched. A phenomenon we came to know as timefall. Structures would rust and collapse, and people grew old in an instant. The world transformed into something completely unrecognizable. Those who survived these changes came to fear both timefall and BTs alike. They withdrew into the remaining cities, which in turn closed their doors to outsiders. People ceased to travel and stopped meeting in person. They grew distant from one another and became further isolated. The social, cultural, and political bonds between humans began to crumble. The Death Stranding was hastening humanity's extinction. Seeing this, Bridget Strand, the last president of the United States of America, founded Bridges, an organization committed to making America whole again and providing a future for all humankind. However, Bridget died before she could realize this ambition. It was you, Sam, who took up her cause and resolved to see it through. Sam, the humble porter, who also possessed the unique powers of a repatriate, the one and only person who could save humanity. So with Bridges' Cupid in hand, and accompanied by the bridge baby Lou, you embarked on a journey across North America. Of course, you had struggles of your own, often phasmophobia, or the fear of being touched. The despair of having lost everything was just too much. But despite it all, you strive to bring people together. By extending the chiral network across the length and breadth of the continent, you would enable the rebirth of the United States as the United Cities of America. You were also to rescue Bridget's daughter, Amelie, who had been taken captive by terrorists. These were the vital missions you were entrusted with, Sam. We, your friends at Bridges, did everything we could to support your efforts. There was our director, Di Hardman, a close associate of Bridget, who was dedicated to fulfilling her final wishes. His commitment to American Reconstructionism was absolute, and for that he was named the first president of the UCA. And of course, Sam, the incomparable Dead Man, yours truly. I'd like to think we became the best of friends. As you may recall, I was born from an artificial womb, and over the course of my life was the recipient of numerous organ transplants. I've always got on with the dead. I used to be a coroner. Anyway, I pushed myself physically and mentally to help you and your BB, Lou.
Yours truly.
Mama and Lakna were twin sisters, as you may remember. Skilled scientists who developed the Cupid, which was essential for chiral network expansion. A personal tragedy caused the two of them to grow apart. But they've since reconciled, with both their souls residing in the same body. Ah, Hartman. Every 21 minutes his soul departs his physical form, and for 3 minutes his body is clinically dead. During this temporary death, his soul is sent to the beach. That's why he knows more about the beach and the Death Stranding than anyone else. His knowledge proved indispensable in the execution of your mission, Sam. Fragile, leader of the private delivery outfit Fragile Express. Exposure to timefall caused her entire body from the neck down to age significantly. It was the mark of a terrible betrayal. Higgs, the former comrade, used timefall as an instrument of torture, you see. To no surprise, Fragile was hell-bent on getting revenge. But after meeting you, Sam, she had a change of heart. As your friends, we would stop at nothing to see you succeed. But ultimately, crossing the continent was something you had to do on your own, with only Lou for company, and with no end to the forces that stood in opposition. Deadly BTs, unforgiving terrain and unpredictable weather, ruthless terrorists. The list goes on.
Hey Claire.
Without a doubt, your greatest enemy was
It's fun now to listen to ASMR.
convinced
Sure
that
it's
humanity deserved to go extinct.
ah.
He kidnapped Dominic and tried to torment you.
I
and
mean,
countless
you can
others.
listen to Guillermo del Toro
Nor
talk.
anything else could stop you from achieving your goal.
I unlocked the music player, so now I can play music anywhere except during combat.
The chiral network was finally completed. The bridge to the future was built, but your ordeal was not yet over. You had to learn the real nature of the Death Stranding, a secret that Amelie had kept hidden from us all this time, and a terrible truth
Have a good nap.
you had to face. But you accepted this final revelation, Sam, and did what had to be done. America rose from the ashes as the UCA, and as the people celebrated your accomplishments, you carried out one final mission in secret, to save your BB, to save Lou. You removed the child from the pod that was their prison, and began a new life together. And so it was that the two of you vanished,
Good night.
without so much as a trace.
And that's the recap. Now we're gonna do uh, 27 hours. Episode 3. I'm set up. Thank you. I like how you can sort it now. You can sort it by date created, sorted by progress, or sorted by playtime. That's smart. $27.15. Anything new, Dolman?
That looks one.
What? Commenting on my hair? Where are we? Okay, we're at the right place. Time to get out of here.
Feels good.
Nice. So many likes. Oh fuck, let's change this. I want to change my clothes. I'm going for white this time. Spare ammo. I'm not gonna be fighting a lot this time. I should probably go for anti-gravity. Recycle all that. I wonder if you get the same amount for recycling. This episode's gonna be all There's different materials to fabricate select equipment. Adding the cargo. Okay. One more. Need special alloy. Ah, looks nice. Nothing else you can put except the grenade pouch. Really low on special alloy. I got a mine. Let's color the car too. Here we go. I forgot to take the order.
Feels good.
Oh crap. What are we looking for? Use the monorail. I can't use the monorail because it's inactive. Oh, because it's still dead. I need to go to the car. Need to go to the Magellan. Magellan. Take on orders. Restore the monorail and deliver special alloys. 4,800.
All right, Sam. You'll need to work through several steps to
Several steps.
To begin with, collect the cache of materials waiting for you on the DHB Magellan.
Okay.
Take these to the mine north of F1. The location has been marked for you on your map. And when you arrive there, submit the materials using the terminal on site. This will allow you to restore the facility to working order.
Okay.
Next, access the terminal again to commence mining operations. If all goes well, a large quantity of materials should be extracted. You'll then need to deliver those materials to West Fort Knot. Consider making use of the monorail located at the mine to make life easier. Upon your arrival at F1, use the delivery terminal to submit all the materials for processing and to finally complete the order. That's all there is to it. So begin plotting your route to the mine north of F1.
I should probably use a car, don't I? I guess I don't have to. Oh wait, I have to bring stuff. I need 320 resins, 720 alloys. Okay,
Commencing route creation.
Causeway K. A shallow beach where scattered sandbars from a former path. Borders have reported being attacked by a group of chiral creatures in this area. Okay, maybe I don't go there. I do want to see if I can pull it off though. I might be able to, and if not, I'll go around.
Delivery route finalized.
On this occasion, you'll be delivering some heavy materials. You can use a tri-cruiser to transport them. Alternatively, floating carriers can now be fabricated.
I don't want to walk.
These carriers are ideal for taking heavy cargo across terrain ill-suited to vehicles. If that sounds good to you, Try fabricating one and loading the materials onto it.
Nothing's
When you're not
ill-suited to
using the carrier for
vehicles.
cargo, you can hop aboard and kick the ground and use it as a makeshift skateboard. Just remember that floating carriers require chiral crystals to function, so keep a supply on hand.
I don't have a single APC, huh? A PCC. Huge. I know why I love this game. I think it's just because it's
There's
Kojima.
another porter here. Since you brought this site onto the chiral network, perhaps they thought they could make use of the additional data to make a safe run. Want to go and say hello?
How? Porters are freelance couriers. They do not steal cargo or engage in reckless potential harm for you. Be nice to your fellow porters when you encounter them on the road. How will I say hi?
This one's for you. Thanks for the help.
Thank you. Here you go, sir. Do you want a ladder? Sir, do you want a ladder? Here you go. How do you... Here you go. Do you want that? It's confused. I already got the... Oh, you want me to give the smoke grenade? It's all good, man. You can enjoy that, thank you. Good thing I'm wearing white today, too. Oh, I really want to ramp up there. Shinra. Now, you can't really attach much after you put the battery on. The giant octopus was weird. I recovered the wreckage of the mech and that Higgs summoned. Shared the data with drawbridge. Really weird. It's not like a machine at all. The tech it's using is totally new to me. What the hell is it? Looks like it got tar inside that powers it. How is it controlled? So many mysteries. Here's hoping our combined efforts can unravel them. It's not a machine. It's almost like a creature. We can make deliveries for you. Thanks, Sam. The Carl network setup has been massive help in finding safe delivery routes. We've also been using the paths you carved out and the structures you built. You'll never know how grateful we are. Nice. Oh, this is the place, huh? I wonder if I can cross safely from here. Okay, quick. Shit.
Gatequake detected. Intensity. G-scale. 6.
Oh wow, did you see that? The color? Yeah, it kind of looks like oil. I can handle that, right? Oh, easy. It's not as deep as I thought it would be. Whoa! Snakes. What was that? Chiral creatures trigger shortcuts. Coming into contact with a chiral creature will trigger short circuits. Sorry. Draining your battery. Oh shit. Okay. Electric, huh? Gotta be careful not to empty out.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
What are those? They look like snakes. Or fish. Chiral fish. Very cool. Sandalweed. Whoa. Mine. Was I not supposed to go through there? Holy shit, there's so many. So many crystals. It probably really wants me to make sure I don't run out. I remember in the game I always have like 0 crystals. I was never this generous. So many. Love it. Uh-oh. Chiral spiders. Ah! I better not go too far because I will run out of battery in the middle of nowhere, short-circuiting from chiral spiders, and have to walk back with this cargo. Big one. 100.
That's the place, huh?
Okay. There's a power grid inside here.
That usage is restricted inside facility grounds. Disengaging weapons restrictions.
There's a house over there. Wonder. Wait, can I ride over? Yes. Blue crypto bio looks so cool.
Ain't thirsty. There's a time for everything. This ain't it.
Can't pee on it? That thing used to glow and grow when you pee on it.
No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
This mine is red and dark. What's it say? Mine. Root of F1.
Okay.
Oh no, no, don't sit,
Let's
don't
just
sit.
sit here for a second.
Hey, Sam, you know that harmonica of yours? Why don't you try playing it for a little bit?
BB liked it. Restore the mining facility. Carried on the back. Special alloys, resins, and more special alloys. Restore the mine.
Well done, Sam. I've never seen a working monorail before. Think of all the stuff it could carry. All right then, why don't we extract some materials?
Feels good.
Should have paused the fucking stream. I need to make 4,800 special alloys. Yeah, mine it.
Very good, Sam. Now all you have to do is load the extracted materials onto the monorail for transport. Let's begin by accessing that delivery terminal.
Feels good.
Holy shit. Three. Wait, no, I don't need to load all that. I need to put that on the train. Operating monorail. Load the monorail with cargo and vehicle or get on board yourself. The monorail can also be dispatched from this terminal. Okay. Where's the train? Load cargo. There you go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Fucking 10. 10. Shipping container. Does it fit? It fits. Choose whether or not Sam will ride the monorail. I'll get on. Dispatch. The monorail bound for West Fort Knott Station will be sent on its way. Cargo, car, and Sam. Oh, I'm hanging outside. It's sick. That's sick.
Now entering chiral network.
Oh, it's so cool. It'd be insane to jump down. So cool. Oh, there's an elevator?
Cargo transported by the monorail has been placed in your private locker. The cargo can be delivered via the terminal.
Do I have to bring it here? Private locker, cargo.
Did you actually manage to restore the monorail? Awesome. With it back up and running, you'll be able to transport materials from the mines. Right. Sorry. Let's take a look at these materials you brought. Would you look at all this? I think it's safe to say we'll have nothing to worry about for a while.
Big truck, pickup off-roader. Highly customizable battery powered carry marshal cargo for best on paved roads. Be aware the battery will drain very quickly in the pickup off-roader is in water. Pickup off-roader will also short circuit when struck electrical attacks. Delivery truck with large carrying capacity is capable of traveling great distances. A bigger piece of cargo can be placed in the rear shelf, while a backpack and smaller piece of cargo can be placed behind the seats. Both areas are covered by a roof, protecting the cargo from timefall and enemy attacks. To allow large firearms and grenades to be used while inside the vehicle, its seats have been elevated and opened up. One-handed weapons can be used while driving. For benefit of users who wish to enhance and tailor their pickup off-roaders to suit their individual styles. Vehicle has been fitted generic expansion units and weapon sockets that allow for customization. I wish you can just like load carriers behind it. Security measures will not allow the use of unauthorized weapons. Although the pickup off-roader has a large battery, will drain very quickly when in water, so be careful. The battery will recharge automatically during sunny or cloudy weather. Also, recharge the battery by using generator or stored vehicle in the garage. Electrical test will short-circuit the off-roader, rendering it temporarily inoperable. Floating carriers. Carriers are automatically deployed and placed in the field, and they can be loaded in the cargo attached to Sam's waste through the Carvalium. Upgraded version has increased cargo carrying capacity. That's rank.
It feels as though we're always leaning
Oh,
on
level
you for
2.
support. Please allow us to return the favor with this data.
Be loaded with cargo attached to the waist and attached to other carrier. This is how so when used floating carriers can be loaded and transport. This version can be loaded with up to 900 kilograms of cargo, far outperforming its level 1 predecessor. I wish they changed the color if it's level 2.
Just wanted to let you know that we're increasing the amount of materials you can withdraw.
No. Got another 1,000 crystals in there. Improved floating carriers. Carrier handling boost. Boost floating carrier maneuverability when ridden. As additional instances to already existing features, boosting its efficiency.
Oh, here's a little something extra.
Heavy lifter.
I got them just for you. Figured they'd suit your style. They sure weren't easy to come by. A real collector's item, I hear.
Just one quest and it took me an hour. So I keep texting. Oh. Okay. Reward. Your data. Pino01. Sunglasses released from the part of Gentle Monster 2024 collection. They're notable for their balanced structure, square shape, and simple black frame. The temples are adorned with iconic metal detailing. Feature special lenses block and direct reflecting sunlight. I'm gonna wear that at night now.
Appreciate your help. At the risk of stating the obvious, it's gonna take an awful lot of resources to restore the other roads and monorails to working order.
I can do it.
At least with this monorail operational, you can bring us large shipments of materials with relatively minimal effort. That's gonna go a long way towards getting other sections up and running again. We can fabricate pickup off-roaders now, by the way. I'm pretty fond of them myself. It's a large four-wheel drive vehicle, boasts significant cargo carrying capacity for the hard-working porter. The driver's seat is in an elevated position and exposed by design. This allows the driver to survey their surroundings more easily and engage enemies with small arms if necessary. You can customize it quite a bit too, attach all kinds of different parts as you like. That said, a lot of parts are still in development, but you'll receive their data as soon as it's ready. The schematics for this vehicle have already been shared with everyone on the chiral network, which means that we can look forward to other people drafting even more new parts. Sure. The monorail network was extensive and once stretched across a good chunk of Australia's coastline. But repeated exposure to timefall has seen it degrade significantly. And with the constant threat of BTs and armed groups, it's not been possible to repair the damage. If you happen to come across a track layer, be sure to feed it any materials you can spare. Even a small contribution will make a difference. Anyway, just something to think about.
You need to put fishing in this.
Assistant, Sam. You've been a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day.
You managed to save the day, Sam. The people here now have more than enough supplies for their needs. They should be able to prepare cargo for the next delivery too. But first, I have some information to share with you. About Lou. Return to the E03 Magellan so we can talk.
Yes.
Order completed. Well done.
Corpus. Monorail Northwest Line. The Northwest Line is a coastal monorail route that connects the hub city of West Fort Knott to the ruins of Cape Fort Knott F2 to North Fort Knott F3. It is known as particularly scenic route running through a number of picturesque landscapes, in particular the area between West Fort Knott, where terraforming work is ongoing, and the animal shelter, which is surrounded by evergreen trees. It's almost reminiscent of pre-stranding vistas. Oh yeah, I gotta capture some animals. The area to which the north of ruins of Cape Fort Knott is rich in mosses and lichens, providing a calming contrast to the bare slopes of the mountains that rise beyond. Monorail. A type of railway developed to transport cargo. The monorail network once spawned the entire Australian continent, connecting mines with cities far and wide. Recently, however, the time has deteriorated its rail system, and the increased presence of hostile groups and BTs have made it impossible to maintain. Sections of the monorail network can be restored by contributing necessary materials at their terminals. Detailed information on each section of the monorail can be viewed on the map by placing a cursor above it. Alright, sorry about that. Customized vehicle. Vehicle can customize by the garage in the HQ and jail and any other facility equipped with the garage. Withdrawing materials from facilities. Materials stored at facilities can be retrieved as cargo by selecting claim materials. You increase a facility's stockpile materials by following the example, increasing connection with level facility, completing standard orders to develop that facility, recycling unwanted cargo into raw materials and storing them at that facility. Facility stock of materials will also gradually increase while you're making deliveries elsewhere. You can view amount of materials at facility by selecting on the map or accessing the delivery terminal. Plotting the core for DHG Magellan. I read this already. If the DHG Magellan transport cargo for an order, you will receive the Magellan evaluation regarding the condition of the cargo at the speed in which the order was completed. Alright, go to the bridge. DHG Magellan. Okay. She wants to talk.
Feels good.
Fabricate a second carrier and the truck. Pick up off-roader. Wow, look at that. Yeah, I love white and orange. Battery unit. 2, 3. You could put 6 battery units on this bad boy if you wanted. Oh, where else my truck? Sorry, I keep texting today, guys. Just talking to a friend for now. Yeah. They don't use roofs here in Australia. I'm on the right side because it's Australian. Blue Westbury. The monorail's back in business. When dreams come true, we can use the monorail to transport huge quantities of cargo and materials, even vehicles. This is the first step, though. If we keep restoring this continent's transport network and goods, we will be zipping around again, just like they used to. Oh my god, guys. Olivia Westbury. To restore monorail track, just contribute necessary materials to the track layers. You'll find these attached to monorail pillars. Once you've restored the location of a track, you can use it as a zipline to zoom from one track layer to another. Zipping around is a good way to transport materials to track layers down the line. It's also a good way of getting around when you're making regular deliveries too, so be sure to try it out. The monorail can be used to transport raw materials from the mine, right? That's going to make restoring the road a whole lot easier. Nice, almost like the Stranding never happened. That Porter's giving this continent a new lease of life. Well done. So we got a road built. Oh, what the hell is that road? Oh wait, that's the other side of the mine, yeah. Got that road done. And then we got rail done. See, we got a road. Oh, it looks like a railway. I'm gonna have to build that super long path. There's a road there too. So much more map. And I'm only done this part. It's like 10 hours, this part. Oh, roads, crossing under railways, crossing under roads. The map is so nice. Big truck. Wait, what? Oh, I thought this was going on the bridge. This is going on the bridge. That's cute. That's a good photo, actually. A thumbnail.
Hey, Sam.
Smoking a lot in this game.
How's it going? I have updates for you, if you have time.
I take it you've learned more about Lou?
We followed up on the message Deadman left for you at the lab. About how there was another BB-28, not Lou, who, according to the records, was decommissioned 4 years ago. The first time you and Lou met was about 2 years ago now, when you were entrusted with the BB previously issued to Bridges Corp's disposal.
Nice catch up.
And together, the two of you made it all the way across North America.
Deadman and everyone else at Bridges, they all called Lou BB-28.
Right. Because that was Lou's serial number. You see, we found the records for the BB storage facility.
Nice.
By cross-referencing the data, we confirmed that after BB-28 was decommissioned 4 years ago, Lou was assigned the same designation and placed into storage.
Oh shit.
So what you're telling me is that instead of getting a new serial number, Lou inherited an old one?
As for Lou's mother, following the C-section...
Instead of BB-29.
And that pretty much is the extent of our recent discoveries. Without a still mother to provide support, it makes sense that Lou was kept in reserve. But we still have no idea who approved the serial number reassignment, much less why they did it.
Higgs said there were things I didn't know. Maybe this is what he was talking about.
I think it could be.
I want to know everything about Lil.
You're playing his game, Sam. Chasing after the past is what Higgs wants you to do.
That's true. Don't send me on a wild goose chase. Can I just accept this
I
kid?
need to know where Lou came from. I have to know.
It's true. For Lou's sake too, it'd be nice, but
If you're sure, Sam, I'll keep digging. In the meantime, you should get plenty of rest before your next mission.
corpus entry.
Sam, it's Charlie. A new order is now ready for you. I'd also like to brief you on your next destination. I believe that Fragile wants to have a word as well.
Everyone wants a word, huh?
Delivery terminal in Westport not to take on the relevant main order.
Sam, it seems Tarman decided to leave a few books for you. They're right there by your bed. Reading is a wonderful way to take your mind off things. Trust me.
I get books now? Take on order in F1 terminal. Corpus. Lou. A British baby with the serial number BB-28. When Sam first encountered BB-28, you never DC. Okay. I wish I knew which one's the last time. Where's the last part that I read? Records, however, exist only for the BB-28 that was incinerated. Given that the BB serial number is meant to be unique, it would therefore appear that there is no record at all for BB-28 known as Lou. Sam first met Lou and embarked on a mission to connect North America to chiral network. He was given the job of urgently transporting a corpse that had been discovered in Central Knot to the incinerator. A member of Bridges' corpse disposal team named Igor Frank joined him on the journey. Igor was not a doom sufferer, so he took along BB pod to detect the presence of BTs. But the corpse started to necrotize during transportation and was transformed into a BT. It caught Igor, though not before he was able to give his BB pod to Sam. The void out that followed destroyed Igor in K1, leaving Sam and his new BB alone in an enormous crater. The BB was Lou, who Sam took on his journey across North America. That's true, BB survived that explosion, didn't he? It emerged that Lou, which Igor had taken out of storage prior to the mission, had inherited the serial number BB-28 from another British baby that had been incinerated. It is also revealed that Lou's still mother had already died. Wait, still mothers. Still mothers are brain-dead women whose unborn children are used as bridge babies. They are kept alive by life support systems at Bridges HQ and retain a mysterious connection to their children even after they are removed from them. This connection, supported by BB pods designed to simulate the conditions of the womb, allows BBs to connect to the beach and detect the presence of BTs. Connecting northern Environmental Observatory. Immediately before arriving in the West Fort Knot, Higgs appears in front of Sam, taunting him by saying, "You don't know a goddamn thing about Lou." Higgs summons a giant mech, which Sam defeats. Sam restores the monorail and uses it to transport a large volume of materials from the mine north of F1. Deliver all terraforming equipment to Rainbow Valley. The next facility that needs to be connected to the chiral network is located in the Rainbow Valley to the east of West Fort Knot. Rainbow Valley is proactively engaged in process of terraforming to attempt to improve the local environment that has been ravaged by the Death Stranding. One member of the drawbridge team had been involved in these efforts as part of the advanced expedition. They are due to rejoin the crew of DHP Magellan as soon as Rainbow Valley has been connected to the chiral network. The equipment you have been asked to deliver will allow local terraforming activities to continue in this person's absence. Terraforming equipment consists of several parts. Once they have all been delivered, they will be assembled and activated on site. Deliver all terraforming equipment to Rainbow Valley so that the drawbridge member based there can rejoin the team. Just texting all day today on stream, huh?
Damn it. Access to that room is restricted, Sam. It's undergoing renovations.
It's
Well, so don't go in. Is that clear?
I'm gonna go to the bridge. Why is there a thing? Exclamation mark. There's nothing new in it. Just want to get more stamina.
Was that tasty, Sam? There are organisms in this area that I don't believe I've ever laid eyes on before. My understanding is that they're called chiral creatures, and they come in all shapes and sizes. Apparently, they will drain your batteries if you come into contact with them. There may be other deleterious effects for all we know.
Deleterious.
Really, you shouldn't be bothering them anyway. There's nothing to be gained from it. It's not like they drop coins when you see them.
Another Mario reference. Is there anything else?
I don't really...
Said you want me to... I should have saved. Here we go.
Extraction was successful. It was transferred to a sterilized pod and sent to a separate facility.
Ready to proceed with corpse disposal? 1.
So you wanted me to go to the bridge and talk?
Sam, your next destination is the Northern Environmental Observatory. Like its western counterpart, this observatory is a critical facility that will help us to monitor the changes taking place in the Australian environment. To bring it online, you'll have to navigate the canyon to the northeast of your current position. But before that, you'll need to link up another site en route.
Sam, the next site we want you to link up is called Rainbow Valley.
Rainbow Valley.
Is waiting for you there. Once the network connection has been established, they'll be joining us on the DHV Magellan. I recruited them myself when we first met in the UCA. You can pick up the order from the delivery terminal. I'm looking forward to seeing you both. Thanks again, Sam.
Okay. Deliver old terraforming equipment to Rainbow Valley, 120 kilograms. Your next destination located in Rainbow Valley dropper member has been. It's been what? Nothing research there, and to do. If I rotate the camera, it comes off. Magellan. You to join the crew of the Magellan. Deliver old terraforming equipment to the facility so we continue good work. Members dead. Oh wow. I don't even continue this mine area. Look at that little path that I made. I kind of made like a little racetrack, a really good looking racetrack. Oh, that's just the path that I created. I just realized it's no longer blue. It's just that the paths that I take get marked. It's very subtle. Instead of blue. I thought that was just the designated road. It just makes it. Oh, man, I'm so dumb. So the more you go for it, the more. Oh, it's so cool actually. It's simpler. Kind of forces you to take, but not like 200 hours, 20 hours in, 30 hours in. Now I just realized these are just the roads that you took. And I kind of made. I should just draw a dick. Deliver all terraforming equipment to Rainbow Valley. Okay. Oh, I'm coming from there.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Where's the select all? That's enhancements. What do we got new? Carrier handling boost dramatically improves the floater's carrier and maneuverability lane. Sam's riding and floating carriers were originally intended carrying cargo, but have been made to optimize transportation of people. Maybe floating escape would be a better name. Improve floating carriers dramatically reduces the rate at which floating carriers consume chiral network as they move on. Floating and floating carriers is now more efficient. Good. Strand contact cap boost increases the number of total strand contact can form. Forming a strand contact into your connection with other players, allowing more structures and other objects to be shared. Multiple instances of this can be applied, further increasing strand contact capacity. Customized look. What's new? New colors? New dolmen? Oh, new shades. Nice. Hell yeah.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Story so far. Sam restores the monorail and uses transports large volume materials from Mine Nord F1. Sam then sets out to deliver terraforming equipment to his next destination, Rainbow Valley. Drawbridge Associates waiting for him there. Hey, mine's heavier. Fuck, I need to get batteries for this. Sorry. Oh! No, don't climb that. Nice, more batteries for us. Oh, that's so long. The train is so cool and simple. Should have built that road.
Fuck this.
Just like that, Sam.
Commencing route creation.
I should fucking cross the river. Maybe around here when I can.
Delivery route.
Oh, I should have built that road. $160, $400, $520. I can do that.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Oh, I can handle that. Easy. You can do it, truck. Come on now.
Just a bit further now.
You can do it. No. Okay.
Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted.
Raindrops keep falling on.
Hold on a minute. Are you Sam? And does this mean the drawbridge has finally come to the valley? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you could make it. It's an honor to welcome you here. The contents haven't suffered any damage. Well done.
Help us bring Australia into the network. I don't know. I wonder what the trophy is. Actually, I'm curious now. What's that latest trophy? Oh, complete episode 3 drawbridge.
We'll be hoping to see more of you in the future. step involves the Cupid, yeah? Okay then, let's do this.
New strand established. Glen Rain. A cannon, tar cannon, device primarily used to extinguish fires by dousing them with a jet of decontaminated tar, which can also knock humans unconscious and suppress smaller enemies. Deploy the cannon to fix to the ground and replenish its tar supply. Be warned that the tar it expels has restorative effect on catchers. Oh. A cannon that sprays fire extinguishing tar can be carried by hand or fixed to the ground, increases tar pressure. The tar discharged from underground as a group has a number of interesting properties, but is not flammable. In fact, it appears to be more effective at extinguishing fires than water. Oh. It's gonna be a forest fire? Post-Stranding environmental phenomena. Alongside the Death Stranding has come void outs, BTs, and timefall, as well as dramatic changes. Dramatic changes to the world's flora and fauna. This is no small part due to the increased frequency of flash floods, large-scale wildfires, and gatequakes. Significant environmental changes started to take place around the time the Plate Gate appeared in Australia. One folk theory suggests that floods are caused by large volumes of water leaking to the beach. It's pseudoscience, but has basis in fact. The expansion of the chiral network has undoubtedly altered the beach, and the imbalance between the beach and this world is certainly the cause of some changes that have been observed in the natural environment. In the end, is the chiral network the enemy? Was that what's going to happen here? The frequency of floods, wildfires, and earthquakes was already increased pre-stranding, a phenomenon that was attributed to anthropogenic climate change. Some consider the Death Stranding to be the sixth big extinction, and believe its purpose to be the elimination of humans who had so warped Earth's natural environment in that regard. The Death Stranding may be thought of as a fate that humans brought upon themselves. Glen Rain. Glen Rain acts as the de facto leader of Rainbow Valley. He believes that human extinction can be averted if we learn to adapt to and improve on the radically altered post-stranding environment. Environmental changes are nothing new. Climate shifts increase the frequency and intensity of bushfires and flash flood in the pre-stranding years, as well as the incidence of dangerous earthquakes. Unusual heat waves caused by climate change started the bushfires, and when forests burn, they release carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, further accelerating the products of climate change. The warming climate change also caused the melting of permafrost and glaciers, which caused sea levels to rise. In turn, the increased water pressure on the seabed pushed down on Earth's mantle, causing it to flow towards volcanic regions. Earthquakes began to occur more frequently as a result. Furthermore, the melting of underground ice led to subsidence, increasing the incidence of dangerous tremors due to tectonic shifts. All these devastating phenomena are connected, and as well with climate change, the Death Stranding is likely to have occurred because of humans' excessive abuse of the natural world. Glen Rain's attempts to improve the environment are informed by an acute sense of these cascading crises. Continue to develop connection level with him and facility. You might receive a backpack component that generates energy. Battery? A pass memory. 169 again. Extended light window. Okay. Another nice milestone, 169.
connection looks strong and steady to me. That cargo you brought along is going to make a world of difference, too. And it'll allow us to proceed with our terraforming initiative. Hopefully, no more towns will have to suffer the fate of the one down below us. Oh, we've shared our tar cannon data with everyone, by the way. I suspect you'll find it useful in
Tar cannon.
Try it out. See if it suits your needs.
I'm gonna ask a terraforming initiative, but like tar cannon?
Tar cannons are invaluable pieces of equipment that we use to combat forest fires. Now, while fires are a common occurrence in this region, water is a precious resource. So these cannons were developed as extinguishers that utilize the tar contained within the earth itself. They leverage the tar's viscosity, making them one of the most effective methods of combating fire we have. When deployed on the ground, they can both extract and discharge tar simultaneously. You can pick up the cannon and use it on the go as well, but you'll be unable to refill its tar reservoir while doing so. If you find yourself caught in a wildfire, you'll need to figure out when to shoot and when to move in order to make it out alive. You probably passed the town I mentioned on your way up here. At a glance, it might have looked like nothing more than a cluster of massive boulders. But those were once buildings. Places where people used to live.
Boulders.
As the desert kept creeping closer, the town was abandoned overnight. They'd been forced to evacuate. A few who were left behind became BTs. Still, at least the exodus went to plan. There are no void outs at any rate. This region was once filled with lush vegetation, over which birds soared and serenaded, till all that beautiful life fell prey to sudden desertification.
How many years has the Death Stranding been, though? These people still remember it very clearly.
Around the time we got started, the APAC people showed up. With their help, we've been able to achieve a modest measure of success. But moving forward, we have to find a way to nurture and protect what little we have on our own. Thanks for everything, Sam. You and Drawbridge have helped ensure that these lands will one day be filled with life again, however long it takes. In particular, that comrade of yours has performed absolute miracles for us.
Comrade?
If you're looking to link up with them, you'll find them in the ravine on the other side of the river, directly opposite this shelter. Come back and visit anytime.
Do I have a ladder?
Right. Time to meet up with our comrade. Let's see. They should be around here somewhere.
Feels good.
Grateful for everything.
Man, can I park this thing in there?
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Man, I was gonna put a ladder in there. Now you're getting all the lights. I'm gonna put my own ladder. I want the likes. You're not gonna get all the likes. Fixing this metal ladder. Once the ladder is used, it cannot be recovered. As soon as you grab a ladder, start to climb and refix in current position. Be aware that holding that the ladder will make it dismantled.
Fuck this.
Why does that keep flinching like that? Is this still part of the mission? Music. Falling on my head, they keep falling.
So I just did me some talking to the sun. And I said I didn't like the way he got things done. Sleeping on the job.
She was freezing it? Oh, she was healing it. Whoa. She's resistant to timefall? That bird died. Can she heal? She can reverse timefall. Whoa. Kojima said Asian skin is too hard to model.
I think I spooked her.
I really couldn't say. I certainly haven't ever seen her dance like that before.
It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me.
Dun, dun.
Go on, Sam. Follow her into that facility.
Feels good.
Cool environment. Cool little safe zone she has here. Whoa, can I knock? Hello? Knock, knock. I was sent by Broadbridge. Can I knock first? Comrade. Very cool. By what do you call it? Hydroponics. Oh, it ate the cryptobiote. I like her jacket. The color of it, the clear color. Oh. Birdie. Oh, I'm waiting for the introduction.
Thanks for coming, Sam.
There you go.
I'm sorry about just now. I didn't know who you were at first.
You're the picture of health, Rainey.
She's Bruce Lee.
You too, little man.
You had some kind of a trick for dealing with timefall?
Rainy, it's been too long.
Rainy.
Fragile.
Can't wait to see you again.
She can reverse timefall.
What are we waiting for, Sam? Let's head to the DHV Magellan.
Do I have to wrap you up, or can you walk? So weird, I just picked her up. Episode 4. Raindrops.